Hey, I'm back. I just have all these rants to go on, and okay, internet things that annoy me when either on Facebook or MySpace people get a lot of friend requests and they're like, oh my gosh, I just got 15,000 friend requests and I have to approve them one by one. Girl, like, I gotta sit down, approve my 15,000 friend, like, are you just saying that because you're trying to be cool? Like, oh my gosh, you're so cool. You got 15,000 friend requests. Oh my gosh, you're so cool. Oh my gosh, you're so cool. So cool. 15,000 friend requests and you have to approve them one by one when there's a button that says select all and approve. Yeah, it's so hard being you. It's so hard your life. Accepting those 15,000 friend requests and you have to approve them one by one because I'm sure you talk to those people, right? It's so ridiculous. It's so annoying. I don't understand it. There's so many things that I will never understand and they will never be answered because their answers will never satisfy me. I'm never satisfied with people's responses. The stories I could tell you, geez, about ridiculous things people have told me, not even about my clothes, just lies. It's so ridiculous how people lie. It's so ridiculous. And again, the subject, that's why I have no friends. Because people lie too much. I don't get it. I struggle with this on a daily basis of me just being myself and then going out there in the world and people are just ridiculously ridiculous. You know, that's it. Another, I wanted to quote this. If being crazy means living life as it matters, then I don't mind being completely insane. And that's from Revolutionary Road, which I absolutely love that movie. And if you haven't seen that movie, please go watch it. I love it. I completely understand, you know, I'm judgmental. I judge people's lives. I judge my life, you know. I judge, you know, who cares? You know, people are like, don't judge me, you don't know me. Shut up. People are going to judge you no matter what stupid little quote you say or what don't judge me. People are going to judge you. People judge me all the time. I don't care. They obviously, if somebody says that I'm a prostitute clown, and I'm like, okay. Obviously, I'm not. I mean, I'm a clown, but I'm not a prostitute, you know. Wouldn't mind. Get a little money, but no. You know, I don't get why people get so offended with these things, you know, especially with stereotypes, like how people say, like, oh, I'm Hispanic, I'm 100% Hispanic. My both parents are from El Salvador, and you know, then people, you're like, oh, all Spanish people are maids, and I'll talk about the girl maids, and then Spanish people get so offended. Why are you so offended? Who cares? Are you a maid? I do not get offended by any racist jokes or stereotypes because you know what? Stereotypes are there for a reason because they're true. Big deal. Get over it. If you're not a maid, then okay. What is, you know, I don't get it. I don't get offended. My feelings never get hurt. I think that's why I am the way I am because and I don't know how I came out to be so strong and just I feel like my personality is strong mixed with a little humor and I don't take anything seriously, you know. I just don't. You just can't live your life getting like taking everything so seriously. Of course you can have your opinions and you can get mad and you can yell and you can do whatever. That's fine. That's just depends who you are, but I personally think it's so ridiculous when people get so mad, you know, like, how dare you talk about my people like that? I really feel like me being Hispanic has not affected my life at all. I mean, I guess I watch the Spanish channels and I can speak Spanish and I eat Spanish foods, but really that's it. My culture hasn't really done anything for me, I guess. I think it's funny, me and my boyfriend, because my boyfriend is Hispanic too. He's from Bolivia. And he looks like this total... When I first met him, I thought he was a white boy. And I thought he was a white boy. You know, he's long, brown, curly hair. He's like this hippie slash metalhead. And I'm like this clown from outer space. And then when we both go out, we go out together and people talk about us. in Spanish, and they'll just talk whatever. If I'm wearing it's mainly about me, of course, but you know, nobody knows that my boyfriend is Spanish either. So then I think it's funny, and then most of the time I do this to have fun. If like if a Spanish person says something about me, which is it's not bad all the time. They're just talking about me like, oh, do you think she's going to a party? You think that's a wig? Oh, she looks cute, but in Spanish. And a lot of the times I'll just have fun with them, and then I'll say like thank you, or I'll say no, it's not a wig. I mean it is a wig in Spanish, and they'll be like, oh, you're Spanish? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you know, they're like in awe that a Hispanic person can look like that, can talk like that. And I just think it's funny because obviously that point given, stereotypes are true. You know, a lot of Spanish people, they're just not really well-rounded, and you know, it's not my fault, you know, but I think I've just been so Americanized, you know, hot dogs and burgers. But yeah, another thing, another thing to make pet peeves. Actually, that's all that I wanted to talk about. I probably won't be making another video until a while because I've used up my YouTube space. No, I'm just kidding. But oh, right here. Sorry, I was staring at this before I made the video. Look how awesome my Bathory t-shirt is, and it's yellow. It's like a bright yellow. I love it, and I love Bathory, and I love yellow. You guys know my favorite color is yellow. It's not rainbow, it's yellow. Okay, I wanted to talk about something else, and I just can't think of it. Oh, in my last video about Kim Kardashian, Lauren Conrad. Lauren Conrad is a failed designer who is my opinion, her collection is completely ugly and bland and boring, but that's my opinion. Somebody else in the world could absolutely love her clothes and think it's the cutest clothes made. One day I'm gonna be rich and successful, and it's gonna be different. Just trust me, guys. If I ever, now at my point in my life, I don't want to be famous, but it wouldn't be bad if I was famous. I just want to be successful and rich. But if I was to become rich, and if my life became out in public and you guys knew every moment of my life that, oh, Alex has her period now, oh, she bought a couch, it would be definitely fun, and I would not disappoint. Let's see, another thing. Who is excited for Dexter in September? I am. Dexter in September, new season, yeah! Okay. That's it, guys. I can't think of nothing. Oh, and again, Formspring. If you have any questions for me on Formspring, it's formspring.com/AlexMetalClown, or you can ask me here in YouTube. Ciao!